Hey everyone, it's Aaliyah Dixon Holiday, and let me just tell you, this video is gonna be the wildest video of your life. Not wild as in, oh my god, the craziest things are gonna happen. Wild as in, this video is so true, that's so wild, that wild. Start out with women, specifically black women, but you don't want me to get into that. Because there are so many people who got into that, and you guys still don't listen. People talked about women in general. Now they need to be respected, but you guys wouldn't listen. And when I say you guys, I mean the alpha males, the right wingers. Some of the people who are making these laws. Women and people of color are the most marginalized people in the society. Is that a hot take? Because it seems like a hot take to you guys. Because you guys don't think that. You guys think that they're less than. It's ridiculous. And here is why and here is how you don't respect us. You probably know why you don't respect us. No, you do know why you don't respect us. But you don't know how. And you don't know what to do about it. If you really wanted to help, if you really want to help women in marginalized communities, help them out. But you don't know how to help them. And you don't know how your bigotry is affecting us. People of color. All of us. So let's start. My glasses are dirty as hell. Okay, let's start with this. You guys know Rodney, right? I forgot his last name. He doesn't deserve for his last name. I don't deserve to remember his last name because then it's going to make me mad. But Rodney from the Netflix show, when he was being captured, and because he murdered all those women, it's not suspected. To me, it's not suspected. He killed those women. He killed those women. And you chose not to believe the victims were still alive. You guys kill me. You guys kill me. Buzz off. You guys. Ugh. 130 women. 130 of women died in his hands. And you guys wouldn't believe a woman at all. I think he admits that too. No, they found out. They found out, or whatever the story, what case, he killed 130 men. 130 women. And then, the craziest thing, besides the fact that he wouldn't believe a woman, if she admit when she was a victim of his crime, you guys are the same people who are confused why a woman would choose a literal bear, an animal, over a man. You guys are confused. You guys are confused when the evidence is right there. The evidence is right there. It's right there in front of your face. Hello? It's right there in front of your face. And if you're stupid, no, it's not me. If you watch the Netflix show, you'd know that the evidence is right in your face why a woman would choose an animal, a wild animal, over a man. And then you guys ridicule her, and then you guys try to make her change her mind by putting all these AI images. But you know how I feel about that, my community post. AI images of a wild, crazy bear. To make her reconsider. Even though even though I don't think that any sane person will let a bear wander through the streets unless the bear escaped, and that doesn't matter. The point is, you guys don't understand why women, and that's what this video is almost about. Why women chose a bear over a man. Oh. Let me explain it in a scientific way, since you guys like science so much. Well, actually, you don't like science. You don't like science because of the abortion thing. My bad. Since you guys don't like science, let me put it in simpler terms for you. How do I do this? I'm actually thinking of a good example to put this in terms. A man has a brain. All animals, unless you're a plant, all things that can move have brains. But a man's brain, some of them, have working conscious minds that can do stuff. They can make the body do stuff. And it's all in their brain. The regular human relies on their brain to make a good choice. A bear can't do that. They can't do that. So in most chances, hopefully, the bear would just eat her alive, if by most. Because, like, survival instincts. A grown man, could do worse. I argue they could do worse. Because they have choices. They have choices. A bear doesn't have a choice. The only choice that he has, I'm jinxing myself. They have an automatic click in the brain. Survive or die. That is their choice. Man have multiple choices. He could do anything to that woman. God forbid, anything to that woman. And that alone doesn't make me feel safe with a man. And we're emotional beings. It's not just subjected to women, which you guys also mistaken. Men are emotional too. Which is how all of you alpha males are hijacking these young men's brains because you know that they're vulnerable. All humans are vulnerable to social manipulation, to peer pressure. We'll get to that in another video, or maybe later in this video. But back to the problem at hand. Why? Let's just say this. Let me put this in Netflix terms. Would you rather be with a murderer, a murdering incel, Rodney Rodriguez? Rodney, what? Who the fuck cares now? He's in jail now. He's being prosecuted now. Would you rather, if you were a woman, would rather be with Rodney, who killed 130 people, he killed 130 women, 130 women, suspectedly, allegedly, because I might get flagged, because social media hates the truth apparently. Would rather be with Rodney in the forest. As a woman, picture yourself in the feminine body. Would rather be with a murderer, murdered suspectedly 130 women, or a bear, whose only choice is to survive on natural instincts. So he or she might attack you. You wouldn't know. You don't know. It could just walk away and leave you alone. But once you start running, that's it for you. You can't run from a bear. That's the only thing I'll say. You can't run from a bear. But, again, you can't run from a crazy-ass man. Or a man in general. Like, if you were to ask me man or bear, I would say bear. Because some men are crazy. Some men are insane. Now, I'm not hopping off of what women can do. Women are equally as crazy as men. As a human species, we're all sick in the membrane, sick in the brain, sick in the head. It's just some women wouldn't go that far to kill so many people. Some would. The majority wouldn't. It's very hard to explain. My main point is, would you rather get murdered by choice of the man, or get murdered by instinct by the bear, who's only basically harming you because of instinct? I choose instinct. My back is killing me. I choose instinct. There's even more evidence about why women would choose a bear over a man. Look at the elections. Look at the election results. Look at the election results. And I know some women voted for Trump. I know that. The white women voted for Trump. But like I said in my video about, the parents and, disconnecting with their children, kicking their children out because they voted for somebody, especially, now I got new info, because apparently Republican parents do that too, so they can't shame us now? That's not what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, so sidebar. But yeah, those women are gonna deal with the man for 4 years of their life, as other women would do, as immigrants, as LGBTQ. We're gonna face another 4 years of hell. We're already starting to experience it before Trump came into office. Again, sidebar, that's not what we're talking about. Women. Never respected and never paid attention to. There's more on the how. I can go on the whole rant about how you guys don't respect women. That you guys need to go jump off a cliff before you disrespect any kind of colored woman. I don't care if they vote for Trump or not. But now we're gonna transition to how and why you should start listening to women. How you can start listening to women, or how you can solve this problem is I already give you the answer. Listen to women. You can't go wrong. Listen to a woman when they're telling you. Back to Rodney. Listen to that woman who told you the information and don't just laugh in her face. Because that's what it felt like. You didn't ignore her. You laughed in her face. Probably. I was so annoyed when the guy on TikTok told me that back problems. That they told his audience about Rodney, and I'm like, get a fucking load of this. But then I'm not surprised. This is another day in America where as a woman and minority, you are respected. But here's how you can change that, people of the American country. Respect women. Respect minority women. Respect women in general. Respect people in general. Generate human empathy. It is not that hard. It is not that hard. It is not that hard to respect women. It's not. And even if it is, to you, it's just to you guys. A normal human would try to empathize with a woman. Would try to be respectful to the woman. But you guys can't do that, apparently. Another how is to get rid of these dumb alpha males who think it's alright to tell these young boys that it's okay to disrespect women. Get rid of them. Every single one. Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, hell, even Sneeko. I don't know if he's like an alpha male, but I haven't seen him in my life. All the controversies that he's gone through, he needs to back off too when he talks about women. Because you know what that's called? That's called being a hypocrite. You know, when you complain on someone else, but you're actually the problem, you're a hypocrite. That's not enough definition, so don't do that. And now to the why. Why should you respect women? Because it's decent. Because it's decency. It's empathy. You Christians, you want to... Excuse me. You Christians want to be Christians? I'm a Christian too. Respect. Love thy neighbor, no matter who they are. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to get to be a decent human in a world where apparently decent human doesn't exist. We'll always see the pretty ones. We'll always respect the pretty ones, but also give them high standards so they can achieve it. So they can, receive our respects. Another good problem with the industry. It's a crazy world right now. And a lot of these men have gotten too, and a lot of these alpha men have gotten too big, and it's creating a whole new generation of incels. That is literally what's going on. A whole new generation of incels is procreating in the womb. But I won't stand by it. I won't let that happen. Sorry, I'm clipping my nails. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Now let's talk about the lawmakers of this country. Already, I'm going to say, give back abortion. What? Give back abortion? Duh. Give back those rights. Because that's another way you can respect women. See how I'm making all these things easier for you? I should make a lawmaker. I should be a lawmaker one day. Because all you're doing is creating laws that are decent. They're decent to the people. And then you'll just have the legislators and all that stuff verifying and approving and blah, 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 blah. Just bring back the abortion law back. You're not killing babies. We're not killing babies. They're basically not even babies. Ooh. That person on, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. That guy who was talking to the girl about the abortion on TikTok. I forgot what it's called. But who? get rid of those people. It's not shocking. It's actually sad that you guys would listen to a white man with blonde hair, before you listen to anyone who's actually in trouble, who's actually in, who's actually being marginalized. It's crazy. And rapists can choke. Alright, rapists, murderers, sexual assaulters, if they do that to any gender, it's not just women. It's children, it's men, it's teenagers. All of them can fuck off. Not the teenagers, women, or men, or children, none of them. It's the rapist who creates this trauma. You guys know what I mean. I would never say that about children. I wouldn't say fuck off to the children, or the men, or the woman, or the teenager. I wouldn't do that, because then what would this video be? This video would be, hey, this young 19-year-old named Aaliyah Dixon Holiday to say, hey, we can hate each other. I'm like, no, don't hate each other. This is getting off track. Just don't be shitty human beings. This isn't a pop quiz. This is some quiz that I just pulled out of my ass. Don't be a shitty person. And all the murderers and whatchamacallit, the rapist can die. Have a nice night, everybody.